I'm out here on a mission and I'm all alone. I'm far from where I'm going and I'm far from home. Somehow I know moving in the right direction. My mama always told me I was gonna be special. What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? I am Etienne. This is I Am Not a Runner, my journey to the 2026 New York City Marathon. If this is your first time joining me, welcome in. If not, welcome back. I appreciate you tapping in. I appreciate your time. I appreciate this start to this Monday morning. As you can see, if you've been here before, you know I typically been posting on Saturdays and Sundays, kind of end the week off, but did some traveling over the weekend up to the Hudson Valley. Got back late last night and just crashed. Didn't even have it in me to record and to edit, so we're kicking it off. Let's see how Monday treats us. Monday's a weird day. I've had a weird relationship with Mondays over the years, but I've come to appreciate and respect them a lot more than I initially did, so feeling good about it. Get you some espresso, get you a bagel, some toast with peanut butter, whatever you like, however you rock and roll. Let's do this. Great week last week, good sessions. I'm still following my runner plan. I'm fully in on runner, which is nice because it's just provided structure and guidance that I really need and am benefiting from. Holds me a little more accountable than the freestyling approach did as well. So I feel good about that. End up completing 29 miles across 5 runs last week. Did a long run on Saturday. So that's really what we'll focus on today is the long run. I did the 12-mile training run via New York Roadrunners in Central Park. A beautiful run, a hard run, my first really long run race. Before this has been 5Ks and 4-mile runs. I think that's it. I don't think I've done a 10K race. Signed up for one, but I ended up missing it due to a wedding. So this was my first long run race day, and that was very different than a 5K. A lot more proper in terms of training, in terms of treating it like a dress rehearsal, the nutrition, the wake up, very early day. Race started at 7 o'clock. The going to bed the night before. We went to a graduation party the night before, so I didn't necessarily get to bed on time when I wanted to, if I'm being honest, but it was all good. I got enough sleep to make it happen. Eating, I didn't drink coffee. I typically like to drink coffee in the morning, a nice espresso. Also drink espresso before I run, like an hour and a half, maybe 1 to 2 hours before I run. And I didn't get to do that because I was in a little bit of a rush. Woke up at like 5:45, commuted up to Central Park and got to it. Did eat some wheat toast with peanut butter, probably about 30-ish minutes before the race. I'm gonna use the word race, but it wasn't a race. It was just a training session. A couple thousand people. I think a little more than 4,000 people were out there doing the 12-miler. And thank God the toast and peanut butter worked. Didn't have any uneasiness or need to take a bathroom pit stop. Burn those calories and use that energy very efficiently, and I'm thankful for that. I did also drink a Red Bull, sugar-free of course, not an ad, but I did drink it and it did give me some pep in my step in the morning. Don't feel the best about that because I'm definitely not going to drink a Red Bull on marathon day, and I'm trying to treat these long runs now exactly like I'm going to treat the marathon, but it worked. Thankfully, didn't crash at all. Enjoyed it. It was a beautiful run. I will say Central Park is the best. It's the most beautiful, calming place when there's not an overwhelming amount of people in there. But doing multiple loops in there is a little daunting because of the hills. You do the first loop is 6 miles, feeling amazing. I could go further, I could go faster. The training is paying off. That's the thought process. And then midway through that second loop, around mile, probably started at like 8.5, 9 miles, those hills start to do their job, and you start, it's like a combination of overthinking, second guessing, zoning out. It's like becomes a little harder to stay locked in and stay motivated. So I had to play mind games with myself to manufacture motivation and bursts of energy from probably miles 10 to 11 and a half, 11. Once you're in that last half mile, you're ready to get to it because the finish is in sight. But those last few miles, that was not easy, and a lot of that is thanks to the hills. So I've been doing research about the marathon course, and I know that that's going to be super hilly at moments. They talk about how the New York City Marathon course is not necessarily a beginner's marathon course. It's more of a challenging route thanks to the uphill start and the hills that come at the end of the race when you're crossing from Queens back into Manhattan. And they're sneaky too. It's not always an incline that you can see with your eyes. Sometimes it's very, very gradual, very subtle. And that you're just like, you're running and you feel good initially or at a certain point. And then several minutes in to holding a pace, you're like, damn, why do I feel crazy right now? It's like, oh shit, I'm a third of the way through a pretty substantial incline and hill that I didn't even know I was running on. So good learning. I did my first hill workout last week as well. Went over to Manhattan Bridge. I would have done Brooklyn Bridge, but it's an absolute shit show in terms of tourism. You literally can't progress on that hill during the day. Maybe like crack of dawn, late night, you can go pretty freely, but during the middle of the day, it's absolute standstill traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge. So I went to Manhattan Bridge, really the beginning of it on the Manhattan side, and that was good. That was good work, and it's a big incline. It's long as well, so I was able to do my reps properly. Did 12 reps on there, 60-second bursts up the hill, and hard work pays off. That's all I'll say. And I'm looking forward to doing more of that over the next 8 to 10 weeks. And yeah, the work is there. I'm trusting the process. My long runs are getting faster and a lot more manageable and doable, less daunting. Still challenging, never easy at all, but very doable, and I can see what I need to do in order to be successful in this marathon. So that's what I got. Last week was a beautiful week. Trying to make this one an even better, even stronger, even faster week. I'm looking forward to doing a good workout today, leg day. Do some core as well, and that's it. I'll check back in, of course. My shout out this week is to Russell Westbrook. We appreciate you, Brody. Your mentality, your effort, your ability to inspire those around you and uplift the next generation and challenge your peers respectfully and with integrity, second to none, first in class, best in class. I have been a critic of yours, mostly when you were on the Lakers, but even along the way, just because you have a very unique style of being a point guard, and that's not necessarily for everybody, but that doesn't matter, bro. That's an opinion. My opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. But the way you play the game, the force that you take every step with, every drive with, every bucket with, I don't know if we'll ever see that again. I was also somebody who maybe undervalued and underrated your years of triple-double seasons. Again, first class. We may not see that ever again, and you deserve your flowers, bro. I hope you feel the love in all the right ways. I hope you're taking time to be with your family and they are validating everything you've done. Your fashion, bravery, and style, and uniqueness, and elegance. We love you, bro. Even if we didn't always say it, even if we didn't always articulate it the right way. I hope you feel it, you understand it, and you hold it. Your next chapter hopefully will be even more awesome and more inspiring. And I hope to see it and to get to be a part of it, and whatever you decide to do. Also, your homage to Nipsey Hussle after he passed. One of the most special things we've ever seen in sports. So I'll give it part 2. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey and Bino just dropped an album. It's absolutely amazing. I did listen to that on my 12-mile run, and it got me through probably the first half of the race, and then my phone just started shuffling, so I didn't run it back. But I really wanted to just have that album on repeat because it was so good. Very well-rounded in terms of vibes, in terms of curation. Shout out to Blacc Sam. You're one of the rarest and most important humans that our culture has. We appreciate you, bro. But yeah, shout out to Nipsey as well. Shout out to Blacc Sam. Shout out to the whole TMC family. That's what I got. Thank you for tapping in with me. As always, thank you for